Hello dear viewers, the BMB Dayjest project is once again with you. The first month of the new arriving year 2026 began for us with active work and important events. In the last days of the January, the chairman of the holdings, Founders Council Bekzod Mamatkulov, made a business trip to the several foreign countries. During the visit to Austria, Germany, Italy, and Indonesia, a number of important and productive meetings were held. More details will be presented in the next segment.
On January 27th of this year, with the support of the Embassy of Uzbekistan in Austria, a meeting was held in Vienna between Bekzod Mamatkulov and his long-term business partner, Boris Kondov, president of Agrotech. During the meeting, the parties discussed issues related to improving the operations of the Agro-Invest joint venture, increasing its efficiency and fully using its potential. Special attention was also given to introducing effective mechanisms for fast delivery of agricultural products grown and deeply processed by the holding to European markets in line with high-quality standards. As a result of productive negotiations with Boris Kondov, the parties signed an investment agreement worth 15 million euros to further develop export and import cooperation. After completing the visit to Austria, the chairman of the holding's Founders Council, Bekzod Mamatkulov, held talks in Rome with his close partner, Paolo Berlusconi, president of Berlusconi Finanziaria. The discussions focused on an investment project aimed at generating electricity in Uzbekistan through the processing of household and hazardous waste. The implementation of this project will help attract large-scale foreign investment and promote the exchange of experience in modern European technologies. Bekzod Mamatkulov then met with Alessandro Momboloni, advisor to the president of the Italian office of Ernst & Young Global Consulting. The meeting focused on continuing the transition of holding companies to International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS. It was noted that BMB High-Tech, a company within the holding, has already fully adopted IFRS in financial reporting. It was also announced that 3 more companies are planned to fully transition to IFRS by the end of 2026, which will increase financial transparency, strengthen investor confidence, and expand cooperation with international financial institutions. After completing the visit to Italy, Bekzod Mamatkulov traveled to Berlin, where, with the support of the Embassy of Uzbekistan in Germany, he held talks with Mr. Johnny Bakos, CEO of Used Trade House Germany. The discussions focused on exporting agricultural and processed products from Uzbekistan to Germany and European markets, including increasing the supply volumes of BMB holding products. The parties also reached agreements on exporting BMB's Zafaron and deeply processed agricultural products to Germany and other European countries. The final destination of the foreign visit was Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. There, with the support of the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Uzbekistan to Indonesia, Oybek Eshanov, the chairman of the holding's Founders Council, held meetings with representatives of the Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Vortek Corp Fusco, the Indonesian Food and Beverage Industry Association, and Arena Agro Andalan. The discussions focused on expanding the export geography of products produced under the BMB's Zafaron brand, increasing exports of deeply processed agricultural products, implementing joint investment projects, and further developing trade and economic cooperation. In addition, the opening of a BMB Zafaron premium restaurant branch in Jakarta, the establishment of a fast food joint venture in Jizak, and the supply of high-demand products were also key topics of the talks.
In this year, strategic partnership relations between Uzbekistan and Italy have been developing with new momentum. Within this cooperation, issues related to expanding trade, economic and investment ties are being discussed at the highest level. In particular, the meeting between the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, and the Prime Minister of the Italian Republic, Giorgia Meloni, played an important role in further strengthening cooperation between the two countries.
During the high-level talks, industrial and investment cooperation with Italy was discussed. In particular, the joint investment project between BMB Holding and Finopera on growing, processing, and exporting saffron was highlighted as a clear example of effective cooperation. To implement the priorities set during the high-level meeting, the chairman of the holding's Founders Council, Bekzod Mamatkulov, held talks with the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Italian Republic to Uzbekistan, Guido de Sanctis. The discussions focused on further developing existing joint projects expanding saffron plantation areas and increasing export volumes. The parties also agreed to consistently continue practical steps aimed at further expanding trade and economic cooperation between Uzbekistan and Italy.
On January 17 of this year, a meeting was held between BMB Holding's chairman of the board, Bekzod Mamatkulov, and the ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of Kazakhstan to Uzbekistan, Beybut Atamkulov. During the discussion, they focused on further developing trade and economic relations between the two countries, including expanding the export volumes of agriculture products produced and deeply processed by companies BMB Holding system to the Kazakhstan market, and concrete plans were outlined.
Within the framework of these practical activities, BMB Holding CEO Elior Ibrahimov held a video conference with representatives of the Trade Committee of the Republic of Kazakhstan, QA's Trade JSC, and Uzkaz Trade JSC. During the discussion, the parties reached specific agreements on supplying potatoes, carrots, cabbage, onions, and other types of agricultural products to the Kazakhstani market.
Another important meeting took place to strengthen international trade and economic cooperation. Details will be provided in our next release.
January 20th this year, a meeting was held between BMB Holding Founders Board Chairman Bekzod Mamatkulov and the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of the Republic of Latvia to our country, Gerts Johnzems. During the conversation, Ambassador Gerts Johnzems highlighted that BMB Holding is currently conducting trade and economic relations effectively with the European Union, especially Italy, Germany, Austria, and several other countries, and emphasized that it is time to establish cooperation with representatives of Latvian business circles. In addition, concrete plans were outlined regarding the prospects of implementing joint projects in Uzbekistan and Latvia, developing cooperation in logistics, and establishing joint ventures. As a logical continuation of the above negotiations, on January 30th, a meeting was held between Anvar Muminov, director of the BMB Holding International Relations Department, and Georgi Voivoda, trade and economic advisor at the Embassy of Latvia in Uzbekistan.
On January 14 of this year, Bekzod Mamatkulov, chairman of the BMB Holding Board of Founders, participated in the Uzbekistan-Iraq Investment and Business Forum held in Tashkent. Details of the event will be shared in our next episode.
Uzbekistan-Iraq Business Forum held in the capital. On January 14th of this year, the chairman of the Founders Council of BMB Holding, Bekzod Mamatkulov, participated in the Uzbekistan-Iraq Investment and Business Forum held in Tashkent. Organized with the support of the Ministry of Investment, Industry and Trade of the Republic of Uzbekistan and the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Uzbekistan, the forum became an important platform for strengthening trade, economic, and investment cooperation between the two countries. Within the framework of the event, business-to-business meetings were held to discuss the implementation of joint projects and the enhancement of direct business ties between entrepreneurs. In addition, representatives of BMB Holding conducted negotiations with leading Iraqi companies, gaining in-depth insight into the potential of the Iraqi market and exploring prospects for future cooperation.
The next episode will be dedicated to the open dialogue between Uzbekistan's ambassadors and local entrepreneurs held in our capital.
On January 17th, under the leadership of Deputy Prime Minister Jamshid Kodjayev, an open dialogue was held with Uzbekistan's ambassadors abroad and entrepreneurs. Over 60 heads of diplomatic missions and major business figures participated in the event. During this meeting, BMB Holding Deputy CEO Khairullah Nabijanov took part in discussions on entrepreneurs' access to foreign markets and international cooperation. Additionally, matters concerning expanding exports of products made under the Made in Uzbekistan brand, attracting promising investment projects to Uzbekistan, and helping entrepreneurs enter foreign markets were thoroughly discussed.
Another important strategic project has been launched within the BMB Holding system. A new enterprise focused on seed production, BMB Econow, has started its operation in our next segment. You will learn in detail about the key tasks set for in this enterprise.
Another strategic step in the BMB Holding ecosystem. As part of its strategic growth program, BMB Holding launched a new agricultural enterprise, BMB EcoNav, in January 2026. Within the agricultural ecosystem established by BMB Holding, the new company is focused on implementing advanced solutions for high-quality seed production, calibration, and treatment. Its mission is to support farmers and agricultural producers with seeds that are adapted to local soil and climate conditions, ensuring high germination rates and stable yields. The company's operations are grounded in science and innovation. Plant breeders, industry specialists, and modern technologies work in synergy to deliver sustainable and efficient agricultural solutions. BMB EcoNav represents BMB Holdings' innovative step forward in the agricultural sector.
To improve the quality of exported products and speed up processes, BMB Energy Agrologistics has been equipped with modern laboratory equipment.
In cooperation with the Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, and the Plant Quarantine and Protection Agency, high-tech laboratory equipment manufactured in Korea was delivered to the BMB NRC Agrologistics Complex, located in the Sharaf-Rashidov district. This equipment enables rapid and precise laboratory testing of agricultural products intended for export, in accordance with international standards. As part of the project, training seminars involving Korean specialists have also been organized to enhance the skills and expertise of local personnel.
In BMB Holding System, processes from processing agricultural products to delivering them to farm markets are ongoing. In our next segment, we will discuss practical work in production and logistics.
At BMB Agro Plus, the processing of various agricultural products is ongoing. This season, 2,000 tons of carrots have been processed and exported to different countries as semi-finished products, dried using specialized technologies.
On January 13, the next reporting and election congress of the Uzbekistan Futsal Association was held in our capital. During the event, the new composition of the organization's executive committee was formed, notably the nomination of the Begzat Mamatkulov, chairman of the BMB Holding Board of Founders and president of the Uzbekistan Futsal Federation, was put forward and unanimously approved by the delegates. Another positive development, winners among organizations and specialists active in various areas of football were identified and duly awarded. In particular, the BMB Holding was specially recognized in the Symbol of Effective Cooperation category. On January 17 of this year, the Uzbekistan National Autosport and Karting Federation held a ceremonial awards event dedicated to the results of the 2025 sport season. Details on the award will be shared in our next issue.
During the event, athletes who honorably represented our country in national and international competitions throughout the year and achieved high results were awarded in various categories. Enver Ergashev, chairman of the Uzbekistan National Autosport and Karting Federation, recognized BMB Holding with the Partner of the Year award for its contribution to the development of sports. This recognition reflects the high value of the consistent and effective initiatives carried out by the holding to support sports, develop youth potential, and promote a healthy lifestyle.
On January 10, a press conference dedicated to the results of the 2025 year was held by the Uzbekistan Chess Federation in our country. At the event, the BMB Holding brand ambassador and talented chess player Umida Omonova was recognized as the best female chess player of the year.
Throughout 2025, Umida Omonova participated in numerous prestigious national and international chess competitions and managed to achieve prize-winning positions. She was recognized as one of the leading female chess players due to her skilled play and high level of preparation. Additionally, her results contributed to strengthening her position in international rankings. The BMB Holding team sincerely congratulates Umida Omonova on this well-deserved success and wishes her even greater achievements in her future endeavors.
Today, tourism in Uzbekistan has become one of the key drivers of the economy, with projects being consistently implemented to enhance regional potential and develop modern service infrastructure, utilizing the nature opportunities of its regions and creating comfortable conditions for the both domestic and the international tourists are among the priority directions of this process.
As previously reported, at the end of 2025, BMB Holding commissioned the Zafaran Premium Hotel in the Chimyong Mountains of Bustan-Lik District, Tashkent region, showcasing modern and comfortable tourism standards. Now, the brand's geographical presence is expanding further, with another premium-level hotel complex set to open in the Zoman Mountains of Jizak region, Within the framework of BMB Holdings' strategy to develop tourism infrastructure and enhance regional hospitality services, the new facility in Zomin district is about to commence operations. This project represents the next stage in the regional development of the Zafarun Premium Hotel brand.
As you can see, the past January was fruitful and eventful for the holding, and this effort undoubtedly contribute to achieving the significant milestones ahead for our large team. For now, these are the updates we wanted to share with you. Stay tuned for more and stay healthy.